Unfortunately, Goku is dead. Gzane has been left down below. His body has been decapitated. Vena is... That's not Goku?
That's Yamcha, sir.
Yes. This is just me.
Interesting.
Did you guys bless Vena at all?
Yes, Vena got 2d6 as well.
Only one who got...
So Vena just has 2d6, right?
Yeah.
So
So
Vena
literally that.
rolled 2d6 Vena, and that's how much you get in temp HP from the channel points, from the fate points. Earendael, did he get blessed at all? Did you already roll Earendael?
Yep. Got 20.
Oh, here comes the gifts.
An
What does that mean,
anonymous
temporary
gifter.
HP?
Just where it says temp, add that number there.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Steve, thanks for the sub, and Steve, thanks for the bits. It should be playing an alert. I don't know why it's not.
Maybe
And then
it's delayed.
anonymous gifter gave, I think, 5 tier subs. Thank you for the subs, whoever that anonymous gifter was. It's pretty awesome. So, who wants to do the recap? Vena?
No, my recap will be terrible.
Goku?
I think all we just boiled it down to is fighting. There's just fighting. We tried to escape.
Non-stop fighting?
Fighting.
3 hours of fighting and more fighting?
Yeah, something about a barrel. We fell. And that's it. Not elemental.
We had a big bubble. We were in a bubble. We were getting tossed around.
Like a beach ball?
It was
Is
no
that
fun
pretty
in the
much-
sun, let me tell you.
Is that pretty much what sums it up, Earendael? People just got thrown around in a beach ball?
Yeah. Pretty
A
much.
big water elemental fought his best and sloshed down to nothing into the sewers?
Red Blood Cell would be commemorated as the OG and the MVP of that session.
I agree.
I think, like, for context reason, we all went to, like, locate a magic, like, stone to, like, stabilize the magic in the region. But we blew it up, and then we beat up the actual big bad guy accidentally. And then we were, like, hunted down, and this is where we are.
I think
Yeah,
you
awesome.
overplayed that a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, we
it's-
were all up in like the top third floor in a back room and heard everyone, waited for everyone to gather up on the stairs. And then instead of fighting them, we used one of our beads of force to imprison ourselves in the ball, then use the water elemental to jump off 3 flights of a 3-story drop and got out and ran up the front and was stopped by the last wave that was forming on the staircase.
Yep,
Let it be known that Elemental took out like 20 orcs before it finally caved in.
it
This
did.
is true.
So you guys have tried to escape through the sewers with no plan. Karma called out for the kobolds, and a couple kobolds are there to help you out. Just, they're there trying to help you. They're, come this way! Oh! No! And they look back, and, there's all the orcs there. And here's all the orcs I got out. And then here are you guys right here. And then I have all the other models ready to go here. So every round I'll roll a d8, and that's how many guys I'll pull out of the pile of the warriors that are still following. But Commander Dench is down there, and Dench is covered head to toe in metal plates with a helmet that has spikes and horns that gives a menacing appearance. The armor is bulky and heavy, but Dench carries it with ease, showing his immense unbridled strength. The orc commander's eyes are black as pitch, and his mouth is twisted into a snarl. He carries a battle axe, and his gauntlets are adorned with jagged blades. Gzane's armor, once pristine, is now scarred from the many battles in and outside the Armageddon arena. He shows no fear, as he knows he is an unstoppable force on the battlefield bred by the darkness for one purpose, and one purpose alone: destruction.
Bye.
No more running. And he looks at you. I got him down here. It's pretty dark, though. Yeah. So he's right here. And we roll initiative.
Oh.
Are we keeping same initiative from before? Or are we rolling new initiative?
It's new initiative because you enter a new zone.
Pardon me.
No problems.
How did it go from a natural 20 to a 14 to a 6?
Oof.
Do I get inspiration on that?
Yes, you do. So Karma's up first. Do you guys want? And then Victoria, what Victoria get? 16. Earendael. Vena's got a 17. 8. Okay. Let me roll Dench.
Should have been a 20, but you know.
Well, Dench rolls a natural 1. But actually, because I'm going to use... He actually rolls with disadvantage because I have disadvantage in my next roll from Karma. So he rolls a 1. But I'll put him out like this. With the staggered initiative count. The kobolds, I'm going to have them as last because Goku didn't want to play him. You hear the splash in the ground, Karma. Your eyes are dark. You have 5 stacks of exhaustion, correct?
Let me double check. 4 stacks.
Okay. You're
Can
up.
we reposition ourselves before we start the chase?
No, because this is where Karma was the last one to go down. Earendael barely pulled him out. So Earendael is like right here, and then Karma's right here. And then you guys are slightly farther behind. You guys were all yelling at them to come down.
I was hoping to not be on opposite sides of the channel.
It's just it's like a clusterfuck rush. You know, Victoria makes a good point though. Victoria needs to roll a d20, and if she rolls a 10 or higher, I'll put you all on one side of the channel if that helps you. That's what you guys want to do.
15.
Do you guys want to be on this side or this side?
I'm cool with that.
Mark it on
Side.
as an M. Want to be on that side? Okay, so I'll put you over
Is
here.
everyone else cool with that?
Yeah,
I don't care what side as long as we're not on opposite sides. Just so it works
Okay.
together.
Karma's up.
Cool. Karma is going to move up as far as she can in between people. Do I take any movement speed penalties here?
You just take double move going through the thing.
All right, so I'll move
Oh, no.
15 feet. So I'll be right there.
Just
And
takes
then-
double move, and you can't end your move on on the person, right?
Oh, is that a person? I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Let me step
No,
on
you're
your
good.
toes. I think I'm good right there.
You're good. Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna turn
What are you
around.
doing?
I'm gonna sacred flame this person right here.
Which guy?
This
the M
person right
key?
here.
This guy?
Right here. Yeah.
Okay.
The guy right in front of the pole. So it'll be dexterity saving throw.
All right, let's roll it up. I have disadvantage on this roll, right? This is the last disadvantage.
Yep. Dexterity 15.
Roll 5, so roll damage. I fail.
7.
Still up. He's badly hurt from the sacred flame. As you turn around, your eyes begin to go dark. And the scars around your eyes go black. Is that the end of your turn?
This is the end of my turn.
Dench is up. As an orc, he has the ability called aggressive. He moves as a free action 30 feet up to Earendael. And he says, swings out at Earendael to try to hit him. Fallen gives advantage to the next DM roll. So I roll this attack with advantage against you. I'll take a look at his stats here real quick.
Oh, fuck.
You got disadvantage.
I just rolled it with advantage.
Wasn't
So I'll
quick
roll the
enough.
next one. Yeah, sorry, you weren't quick enough. Since you guys are all playing against one another, against the other
I mean, it would have
guys.
hit. It would have hit one way or another. So
Yeah.
He has a +4 to hit. So he hits Earendael. He rolls his attack is 1d 12 plus 3 as he strikes out with his battle axe. Rolls max damage, 12 plus 4. So he hits you for 16 damage. He gains 1 fury from this. This is something I'm testing with this guy. It's the new barbarian stuff. He gains 1 fury, and he uses another action point. So he uses 1 action point, uses the next action point. He grabs Earendael with this ferocious grip. Earendael's now automatically grappled, and Dench swaps his weapon to a short sword. Vena's up.
he's able to do all of that.
Yeah. Because he's aggressive being an orc, he gets a free move.
I'm up next. I got you.
Vena's up.
I have one magic missile left.
Just
I could
focus
try to
on
hit the-
using your
Try your best.
Just move as far away as you can and blast them with your firebolt.
Yeah, just keep
Or
moving.
wait, no, maybe don't use firebolt. But
Will it hit you? Because you're being held?
yeah.
Yes.
So magic missile is the only way you can actually hit them. So
Okay,
So,
cantrips
should I
are
still
your-
move back a little bit?
move forward. Cantrips are your friend here.
Oh, I didn't move at all. Just kidding. I'm gonna look. I think all I have though.
you could move to right here.
Oh, my fireball mending. Try bitch slapping him is all I have.
You're gonna try to bitch slap him? Give him the
That's all I
booty
have,
slap.
karma for cantrips.
Where do you want to move, Vena? Is the first question. You're trying to run away, or you're going to stand your ground where you're at?
I gotta figure out which one I want to use real quick. I
You're going
guess.
to die like a hero?
You have
Or run
another
like a-
cantrip,
A pansy.
Vena.
I only have mold earth, mending, firebolt, and bitch slap.
Do you have mold earth?
I haven't used it yet.
It's a minute
That would be
cast
great.
to use Mold Earth.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I think I like put it on my body, not knowing what it was.
Honestly, this would be a good
So-
time just to move. Especially you're the one with the lowest HP right now, just to get yourself a little bit of space.
Oh, get away a little bit. Yeah.
Yep.
You
the
can, get
you are,
you can get to where that marker is that I put.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
and honestly, even using your action just to dash is not a bad call. Victoria is the beefy one, so she should be on the back line. So you're gonna want to keep Victoria in between you and these baddies.
Did I move to the marker? Oh wait, the marker's weird.
It's on
Hey,
the
move-
pipe. You gotta put your character on the pipe.
Yeah, I'm just going to help Vena out a little bit. Let's just move her past the pipe a little bit, like to here.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to. It's like,
She leaps over it, and then you try to turn back, and you want to try to shoot someone with
yeah,
a
I'm gonna
spell.
do the magic missile. I'm gonna try to get the guy that's holding Earendael.
Okay, only problem is every time you hit him, he gains a fury. Do you want to do it?
That's gonna be 3-4 additional furies.
What is my
Well,
teammate
3
say?
furies because for each time he gets hit by a projectile, he gets hit with more fury. Try your best.
I should have slapped him.
I would just dash.
It's up to you.
I
Stand
don't know,
your
what do you guys
ground, you
think? Should I hit him or no?
cowards.
You should probably dash,
I would
Vena.
dash.
Dash.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just, honestly, we need to get out of here.
Okay. Then I
Venice
do that.
sprints
I
away.
follow. What's
Follow
dash?
the
30 feet.
clairvoyance magic.
What was that?
How long
I
is
was just saying-
dashing? Oh, I'm there.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
good.
yeah, you'd be right there.
Yeah,
Cave
Victoria
trolls
be yelling
up.
at you to run anyway.
Run,
Um,
Vanna, run.
Let me look up the cave troll real quick. Cave troll has a move of 30. It probably moves up to here, then jumps over here, right? Jumps across the ledge easily. Yeah, that's fine. And then it's there. Victoria's up.
Okay. That changes what I was gonna do.
Dench is wearing metal armor, so don't worry about me. Just hit the troll so I don't get attack of opportunity when I run past you.
Okay, can you break the
Try
grapple?
your best.
I can shock and grasp him, depriving him of a reaction, and just walk away.
In that case, I will, with my advantage given to me by chat. I don't know why my character moved. I was trying to turn around. I'm gonna hit the troll with advantage using my
Roll it up.
maul weapon. Advantage. That's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Roll damage against the troll.
He's immediately pushed back 5 feet. I want him back in the water.
Yeah, he splashes
Actually-
back in the water.
Okay, so he should be now out of range of me, so I can move.
Yeah.
Double ones. 6 points of damage for the bludgeoning, so not a lot. And I'm
Smash
gonna look at
into him a little bit.
Do you have multi-attack, Victoria?
I don't, because I took 1 level in Warlock for the healing.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look over to Karma. And just remember what we promised.
Fine.
And I'm gonna move 30 feet.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Hobgoblin's caster's up, looks over at the group, and she says, "The blessing of Bool be upon you." And you guys are all hit with Bane, I think. Unless, do you have to make a saving throw?
Yeah, and it can only affect 3 of us.
Mm-hmm. We'll say he tries to cast it here, right, to hit you guys. So he hits the 2 kobolds. He hits the 2 kobolds and Karma and Earendael with Bane.
That's 4 and can only hit 3 creatures. Unless
Okay, sorry. Sorry, that's right. Mm-hmm. So Earendael, Karma, and the kobold, one of the kobolds, yeah. We'll say this guy on the left here, this guy right here, has Bane on him.
Charisma save. I think it's a charisma save, or is it wisdom?
Yep. Let me look it up.
Charisma.
Alright. Not the best, but I can at least try. Got a +1.
DC is pretty low. 11 DC. Karma makes a save as well. Question for the DM. With the goblin size small, you get another. You didn't use your inspiration already, so your inspiration doesn't stack Karma.
Doesn't.
Right?
Can I give it to somebody?
1 second.
No.
Where's the caster?
Okay.
The caster's back here. Hobgoblin caster.
The range
Here.
is 30 feet. How far away is he?
Okay, I'll move him up a little bit, like there. Earendael's up.
Alright.
Dench licks his blade with his gauntlets across. He's like, "No more running, Bender."
I bring my hand just up through his grapple and just shove it onto his face and say, "You do not touch me, you filthy swine!" And I shocking grasp him at advantage, seeing as he's wearing metal armor.
Yeah. Roll an attack with advantage.
Rolling. Wow, an 8 and a 7? That's beautiful. 16.
That is a hit.
2d8 lightning. And he takes 14 lightning damage and loses his reaction.
You're still grappled.
Right, but now he doesn't have a reaction.
That's true. He gains a fury as you hit him. Goblin
Perhaps
Wizard.
a little bit of help would be appreciated.
Goblin Wizard is up. Bool, help us. The Goblin moves up to here and, well, moves probably up to there, right? And then blesses the party. So blesses Dench, himself, this guy, and this guy. Well, actually, bless the troll, too. I'm going to say he blesses the troll and Dench.
Targets.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm going to
fifth
say he
level
blesses.
spell?
It's his first level spell, bless.
Bless can only go up to 3 people.
Yeah, so he blesses himself, Dench, and the troll. Squatty is up. So this guy, the Hobgoblin's up. Hobgoblin moves up 25 feet up to Earendael and attacks him. Just seeing if anybody gave me advantage.
You have disadvantage.
I do? I rolled the wrong dice anyways. Doesn't help that it's like pitch black in here. Let me see what the Hobgoblin rolls with.
Okay, maybe Victoria's help is required now.
What's your AC?
12.
Hits you. And
Can I take a reaction at the end of this turn, too?
What do you want to do?
I would like to use Toll the Dead on Dench.
As a reaction, it's a full action spell, though.
With Warcaster.
He's not provoking an attack of opportunity on you. No, it's a good try. It's a good question. I roll, the Hobgoblin rolls a 1d8. So I rolled a 6 plus 1. He hits you for 7. And then he has something called martial advantage. When he's next to an ally, he rolls an additional 2d6 damage once per turn. Rolls an additional 8 damage. Rolls an additional 8. That's the Hobgoblin martial advantage. Are you down?
No, I'm at 1 HP.
The Knoll is up. The Knoll this is like a scavenger knoll, which like they use to send out to search out. And I'm going to just say, I'm going to be nice. It dashes up past Earendael to there and gets in threat range of Karma. Hobgoblin Sniper's up and it tries to shoot at Karma. It could hit the Goblin though, right? So I'm going to roll. I grabbed 2 dice, but I'm only going to count the first one. I roll a natural 20 against Karma. I'm going to roll the other one to see if I super crit. I should have just used the other dice, though, but it's okay. I do not. It attacks you. This is a hobgoblin, so it's shooting a longbow at you. It does. Karma, you take 1d8 damage, right? I'm grabbing the wrong dice because everything's so dark.
Here goes my temp HP.
So you take 5 plus 1 damage plus 8. So you take 6 plus 8. That's 14 damage in total, piercing damage. Make a DC 15 con save as you get struck right in the center of your chest with an arrow. You cannot escape the darkness.
14 Constitution saving throw.
You fail and you take a stack of exhaustion, or 5 stacks. Berserker's up. Again, Berserker has an aggressive thing. It sees Vena running off. The orcs with the darkness, they see it, so he gets an automatic move of 30, and then he dashes up to Victoria here across the bridge. Winged Kobold is up. Winged Kobold turns to you, Karma, and says, "What should we do?"
Go get Big Boss.
Big Boss. Okay. They just start like running off, I guess, as they tell you not to help, but they dash off down here. Vena, you see the kobolds running. Run for your life! Karma's up.
Earendael, check the chat.
Is Earendael down at this point in time?
I'm at 1 HP.
I have disadvantage on my next attack, and then
Earendael, you've been
Earendael
blessed.
been blessed. Earendael roll 2d6 HP as someone from chat is watching you.
Yes.
Commander
Oh boy.
Dench.
4 HP.
Commander Dench reels up his short sword and he's like, "It is time." Karma's up. Commander Dench on deck.
Karma's gonna move.
You provoke an attack of opportunity from the Null Scavenger.
Oh well.
All right.
I'll make it.
All right. I don't know if I grabbed the right die. I did not. I rolled the D12. That's a D8. I just have to delete these dice and start over. I roll an attack. I roll with disadvantage. I don't hit you because I roll a 2, right? That's my disadvantage roll.
Disadvantage roll misses.
The goblins, the Null, the scavenger, as it's trying to like snare, it's almost like half man, half beast, meant to scent out and track people that flee from the darkness. And it tries to swipe at your ankles to catch you, and you're able to, you like with your dainty legs, you dodge out of the way. You climb up to the pole there.
Yeah.
What else do you want to do?
I'm gonna duck underneath it, so I'm gonna be like right on the other side of it. Earendael, I'm sorry.
Nothing you can do about it. Just go.
You're next. I look into your eyes. You belong to us. What Dench says to you is, you say sorry to him. He looks over Earendael's shoulder and looks into your eyes, which are turning black.
Earendael, I'm sorry. I'm gonna fish out the fish egg.
You fish out the fish egg. Gonna throw it at him? And trap.
Look at
trap him in there.
Earendael in the eyes real quick. For like a nod of approval.
Oh no.
I just close my eyes.
I don't like it.
Gonna throw it at him and kill him.
Did I just hear a oop?
Yeah,
That
someone
was
made
me.
it. Oof.
Oh fuck.
Wonderful moment.
She's gonna hesitate. She's gonna use Toll the Dead on Dench.
Make me grow stronger. I need to roll a con save with Dench. I roll with disadvantage because Gabo gave me disadvantage like an evil player. Roll a natural 1. Rolled 1d12 necrotic as Dench gains another fury stack. He has 2 fury. Pull the dead rolls. I think it just rolls
Necrotic.
1. 9 necrotic.
2d8.
Are you rolling? Yes, but Dench is already wounded, so he takes
Oh, yeah.
2d12.
1d12, right.
I think it's 1d12, not 2d8, or you roll d12s since the cantrip. Is it 2d12?
I rolled d12s. Yep, 2d12.
It's 2d12. Pretty powerful ability.
16 necrotic. A little bit better.
Dench is almost bloodied. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Dench is up. He has Earendael grappled. And his reaction resets. His first attack he uses overpower, using 1 stack of fury. I'm gonna roll this right here. I think I grabbed 2 dice again. He just rolls the first attack though, right? Rolls a natural 20 against you. Earendael dies. How much HP does he have?
With the temp 5.
Earendael dies. And
No death
as
saves? Just death?
oh no, you're in a dying state. And as
okay.
Dench has 2 final attacks, he takes the sword. You guys just see him as Earendael, the lifeless body of him drops. Earendael, what happens is Dench raises his sword and begins to go to work.
Can I ask for a dying player's last wish favor kind of thing?
What do you do?
I watched this cool video last week, and it was about wizard spellbooks and how it's basically just a collection of scrolls. And there was this last little bit of information at the end of the video that stated that it could just be used as kind of like a failsafe, losing all your spells by activating all of them at once, basically turning into a magical bomb. Could I do that as my dying action?
He's going kamikaze.
Roll a d20. We'll just see where the dice falls.
Well, I only have 1 inspiration left. Could I use it on that?
The last
Alright.
dying wish.
Natural 20. Oh my god,
Mama.
natural 20.
Hold on, I gotta find noises.
I think it's pretty awesome. I think that, let's say you do 3d12 damage, but in your explosion you hit karma in it.
I just look at karma as my book materializes. The owl that was with me briefly makes an appearance before returning to the book. As you can see, all the energy in the nearby area just started to formulate around, swirling. And then I just close my eyes and I slam the book shut, and it's just a blinding white light.
Let's roll a saving throw, a dex save for everyone in the blast radius. So it would be
How big
everyone.
is the radius?
30
I'm gonna
feet.
say it. No, I'm gonna say it's 20 feet, like a fireball, so it catches everybody like this.
Well, if it's 20 feet, it doesn't hit karma, since you're
Karma's in
going
it?
over 2 feet.
It touches his base. I'm gonna say it hits karma. So if it touches the base, it hits karma. Karma
It hits Karma's
rolls.
arm only.
I'm gonna say it rolls. We'll say it's 3d12 damage, and it's against Earendael's spell save DC. We roll dex saves. I'll start off with Dench first. Rolls a 19. He passes, so he takes half damage. Why don't you roll damage, Earendael?
Sure.
In the explosion, as Dench begins to take his blade down and begin to just slowly cut around Earendael's neck, he does what he says and explodes back, but in the process, Earendael explodes, and now he's dead.
26.
26. Brrr! So he
And
takes
that's 26
13.
that's 26 of cold, lightning, fire,
We'll say it's
force,
force
all
damage.
the different kinds of damage.
Yeah, okay, sure. And in the process, Dench becomes badly hurt, and he gains, he has 2 stacks of fury. I'm going to make a saves with these other guys. They might die.
Does
I'm
karma
gonna say
get
they-
knocked back at all?
Yes, well, one second. I'm going to say this guy dies automatically. The Null Scavenger also dies, even if they pass a save. And this guy also, one of the wizards dies. And the Cave Troll has to make a save. I'll roll it here. I roll a natural 20 with him. So I take minus 13. I was giving myself disadvantage on that roll, so I'll take full damage, Karma, since you just did that cheese on me. I take 26 force damage with the cave troll. The cave troll's not bloodied yet, but Dench is still alive. And as he kind of gets rocked back from the blast, Karma, make your saving throw.
All right, can I use my inspiration on this?
Yes.
Okay. Dexterity, right?
Yes.
DC 16.
16.
You pass, so you take half damage, 13. And you get blown back. And as you get kind of blown back off the railing here, you look back at Dench and you just see the headless body of Earendael. And he says, he just points at you, looks back with his pitch black eyes at you as he holds the head of Earendael. And he points his...
gone, dude.
Yeah, his body's gone, but his head is there, right? Because he was taking your head off. And he holds the head of it. It's mostly charred and blackened. And you see Dench, like, bloodied, you know, covered with blood. Like, the bits and pieces of Earendael is shattered, you know, blown, bent all along Gzane's armor. Vena's up.
I'm going to take a moment on that. Since he's showing her my head, she's going to see that it's just my eyes are closed and I'm smiling.
You're gonna make me cry, dude.
Oh.
That's the first genuine smile you've ever seen on Earendael, and he had to die for it.
My
Heroic.
face is literally Vena's face up.
What do you do, Vena?
She's thinking. So I'm gonna ask my teammates real quick. So I could just run away some more, or I was thinking about just twinning Firebolt.
Then run.
Run.
Just
Don't-
run.
Don't use fire down here.
Run.
Oh, yeah, that might be stupid. So I just do it. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do whatever I just did. I just do a movement and then a dash again.
Vena, you look back, you know, seeing Earendael smiling head, you know, barely in the darkness with your elven vision. And it is like the horror of the horde as 4 more guys come down. Right?
Now I'm running for sure. My movements, you said 30 and 30?
Yes, that's your move. Go ahead and roll. Move. 30. Watch out! Over there's a trap! The kobolds point. Don't go there. Be careful.
So over this little, is this a bridge or is this water? What is
Yeah,
it?
this is just a tactical thing. You know, I didn't know it was going to happen.
Yeah, okay. But I would have to like walk across this like that.
Yeah. Do you want me to help
I have
you?
to move towards these guys, wherever that is.
Yes. I'm going to say you get a little bit farther and you get behind this like pillar thingy back here a little bit. Cave troll is up. It says, go smash him. And the cave troll gets out and climbs up to here. Just imagine the move. It gets up to Karma and then makes three attacks against Karma. Attack number 1.
With disadvantage.
Someone gave me disadvantage. Here we go. Attack number 1, Karma. Disadvantage. Roll. Let me see what the bonus is on this. Karma's redeeming all of his points, fighting the inevitable wave of the darkness as he summons the whole castle. You've been blessed by Canon 0 Victoria. Roll 2d6, 10th HP. This guy attacks with a +7. Karma, what's your AC?
With this,
16.
I hit you
How
with
long
this.
is your temporary HP good for until you get hit?
Till you get hit or a long rest. He hits you with the first claw. They attack with a +7. The claw does 2d6 + 3. Thank you, Cayman, for the bless. You take 6 + 3, not 9 slashing on the first attack. Next attack with the troll. Oh, I'm rolling with the. I don't know why I rolled 2. I only need to roll 1. I don't hit you with
disadvantage on
that
the
one.
second one too.
Okay, so yeah, I miss you, and then Gobble gives me disadvantage on this one as well. The teamwork behind you guys is incredible. As
I was watching
the
that
cave troll-
countdown. Just
Victoria's up as the troll misses. Destroy these interlopers. Make sure none of them are alive.
Are you running?
Yes, go.
Ooh, is she though?
I trust you. I'm going to turn. I'm going to look at Dench. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on Dench.
Okay.
The first one's a 15.
He takes his axe that he now has. You see Earendeal's head. He drops Earendeal's head and blocks Eldritch Blast with that as attack. You hit him with the second one.
Second one's a 21.
Yeah.
He takes 8 points of force damage. You bastard. And I'm going to run my 30 feet. I'll take the attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay. Attack.
That's my turn.
I roll. Let me see what the orc hits. 12. What's your AC?
13. Miss.
It hits you with, I said 12 was the raw roll plus 4. 16 hits with a 1d12 plus 2.
Okay.
Let me roll here. The orc swings out as you carelessly try to run away. He hits you for 8 damage. Hobgoblin casters up. Comes up to Dench and casts Cure Wounds on him. See what it does. 1d8. Seven plus 1. Dench is healed for 8. This is wounds healed. And he like just pushes back. He pushes back the hobgoblin. He's like, "Get off me!" Sniper's up. Sniper shoots at. He's going to reposition a little bit. He positions up to here as he kind of chases you a little bit. And he shoots at Victoria. I'm going to say with disadvantage because you're kind of behind the pulley thing. I don't hit. Berserker's up. Berserker, again, uses his aggressive feat and hops over that and attacks Victoria. He swings his axe out at Victoria, hitting Victoria.
Hits.
Yeah. For 4 whole damage. Kobolds are up. They're like, "This way! Run! Run!" And they just like, they're jumping in the water and they're like, "Right behind you." They're just terrified, I guess, as Carmen told them to run. Yes.
So since
You wanna play the
Gzane
kobolds?
Since Gzane isn't doing it, could I do it?
Yeah. What do you want to do with the kobolds?
No, do what they're doing right now. They're running. Like
Yes,
that's
well-
definitely what they would be doing.
What do you say with the other kobold?
Oh my god! We gotta go!
So Earendael,
Oh shit, a scratch!
you know where the other kobolds, the big boss kobolds, are all down this way, way back here, right?
Yep.
Cool. Karma's up.
All right.
The troll is lumbering over you, over the poles, as it carelessly swings over it. It's kind of
So-
tight, in the sewers for the troll to be fighting.
Karma
It
would like to use her
regenerates, too.
movement. Would like to use her movement. Go
Okay.
up a little bit. She was going to turn around and she's going to throw her bead at the troll.
Awesome. You provoke an attack of opportunity, though. So let me roll the attack.
Can I use a reaction? With war.
I roll disadvantage on the attack. No, you can't, because he's not provoking an attack of opportunity against you. He hits you. Rolls 2d6 plus 3 with the claws. Here we go. As it swings out, as you try to flee away, he hits you for 13 slashing damage across your back. As you begin to pull out the bead. Are you still up?
I am not.
Karma drops as he tries to flee. Karma is in a dying state. Dench is up. Dench, again, uses his aggressive thing and moves up to Karma. and looks back to Victoria. He takes his axe out. He just nods. He looks to see what Victoria does. Surrender.
Do not fucking touch her.
He slams his axe on the Karma once. Twice, and you hear the crunching of bones. Karma's dead. Vena's up.
Oh my god.
Hey, Karma, you take this one, I take this one, right? I got this one.
How does Karma, in her last breath, die?
Actually.
Oh no.
With the curse that her sister bestowed upon her,
Yes.
similar to Earendael.
Everybody's exploding.
In
Is
a
this
wave.
Is this like Big Trouble in Little China?
Go! Go!
In a wave of
The creeper was in us all along.
of darkness mixed with holy energy, she would implode. Probably.
Probably. Roll a d20. You've been too weakened, though. You're already at the brink. You're so exhausted. Dench looks into your eyes
13.
as you try to release the fury. Dench, just as you look back, as you see him bring down the axe, and as the curse is released, as from your sister, what happens, Karma?
Karma's happy.
Finally released.
She accomplished her goal.
Maybe.
She slowed him down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will roll the same thing like what I did with Earendael. You rolled a 10 or higher, and so you rolled a 13. I will roll with Dench and the troll. The dex save, what's your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is
15,
15.
I fail with Dench. Roll 2d12. I won't make it quite as strong as Earendael's because you're in a weakened state. The explosion goes off as the curse from your sister is released. Roll 2d12 karma. We'll say this is necrotic damage.
Seems appropriate.
I roll with the
13.
troll.
Emphatically, I think.
They both fail. The troll fails. And they take 13 damage, you said? Or 14?
Yep. 13.
13. Well, I see you rolled 2d12, so you rolled a 14.
Oh.
-1. Dench gets badly hurt as he's racked back with necrotic energy. He's racked up against the side of the sewer. Vena's up. You hear
Right.
Karma get off like a death keel, and you see the explosions back in there. What did the kobolds say?
Oh, you're popping. You're popping.
What does the kobold say? Just not as loud?
Oh, you didn't hear that?
No, it's just you popped out.
Why the fuck are you people exploding?
What the heck is right next to me?
The kobolds.
I am.
These are our friends, right?
They're your friends.
Okay.
As you're running
Oh
off.
god. She gets really mad and you killed my best friend, Victoria.
Keep going. You're gonna die. Go.
Victoria, can you make it to me? You think?
Okay. Venom right behind you.
Do you need me to? I could try to hit whatever's next. What is whatever's next to her?
Vena, get out of here.
I don't want to be the only one left. I don't want to leave you all alone.
It's okay.
You still have a family to get back to.
I can't lose you too.
Vena,
Vena, what do you do?
should have been here.
Cobalt, lead the way.
Okay.
Cave Troll is up. Cave Troll
Well, I moved
sees.
wherever they told me to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you dash this way. Cave Troll is up and it moves 30 feet this way and it has to dash and it can't move onto the orc space, so it jumps in the water and swims over here. As it swims up from behind you, Victoria, there is no escape, Dench says. You hear it echo throughout the sewers. You hear it dripping and a rat scurry off in the distance. Victoria's up.
How bad is he looking?
Dench?
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Like near
Two
death?
more
or...
guys. He's getting close. He's badly hurt.
I'm gonna look at this troll. I can't get out of here. He's gonna look at Dench.
Surrender, woman. I will make your death quick.
I reach into my pocket. I came back here. And I came back home. To try to make a difference. And I pull something out that Earendael gave to me a few sessions ago. At the very least, I want you to know that Victoria lost and came back. Kicked down the door to your fucking fortress. And killed that abomination with my brother's face. And you can go straight to hell. And I'm gonna pull out the scroll of magic missile that Earendael gave to me and cast it at Dench.
Roll it up. 3d4.
Who has the ice dog?
Earendael.
Well, that's gone now.
Yeah, it was absolutely eviscerated.
Is it 3d4 or 44? 3d4?
3d4.
Yeah, 34. 34 plus 3.
7.
You cast your magic. As you release it, it springs out and flies over at Dench. As he gets hit and pinned up against the wall from the explosion of karma. He's badly hurt. He's on death's door.
Shit, hit him too.
Quickly, surround her!
Hi, Vena. I would like... Just keep following me.
That's right, it's another -3. Dench is on death's door. Thank you, chat. Stevie. Oh, no, it was the voice gambit. Thank you, voice gambit. I only put in 7. I need to put in 10. I need to put in 10. Because they can see me altering the monster HP and they knew I goofed. I done goofed. What do you do, Victoria? You going to charge
right here.
forth? You going to fight?
No. I'm gonna stay right here and stare him down. Come and fight me yourself, you son of a bitch.
Hobgoblin uses his last spell onto Dench. You're badly hurt. He says in Orcish to him, fight another day. Heals him for 1d8 plus 1. 5, so it heals Dench for 6. Get off of me! I will not let this woman beat me in combat! Hobgoblin snipers up. Wound her! Save her for me! The Hobgoblin sniper moves up and tries to shoot wildly through their own men to strike at Victoria. And let me roll it up. I roll with disadvantage from Shy, who's spending all of his 12k points. If I roll a natural 1, I would hit the guy, so that's why I roll with disadvantage. Orc Berserker's up. I roll again with disadvantage onto Victoria. It moves into flanking position, though, so it attacks with advantage, so it cancels out the disadvantage that Shy you gave me. I roll straight up. Roll 14. Victoria gets hit. And takes... As the axe from the Great Orc comes down, hits you for 4 HP. Clips you across your ankle. As he stares right in front of you. You look into his deep, pitch black eyes, consumed by the darkness. The kobolds are up. we'll say Scratch. His distant cousin is up.
Holy crap, these guys are insane! We gotta go, Coop! Okay, Kevin, run!
You didn't get Big Boss?
Do you move up there? Okay.
Yeah, move
The kobolds flee. All right, buddy! Karma. Commander Dench is up. He just slowly begins to walk towards Victoria, and you just hear him chuckle. Vena's up. Vena, do you flee the battlefield?
Yeah, I get. Well,
You escape.
Victoria's gonna tell me to do it, so I'm just gonna do it. She's gonna convince her.
Vena, you hear Dench laughing in the background as magic and stuff. You see the flickers of sparks and things happening from around the corner in the hallway.
There's just
kobold-
tears flowing down Vena's face as she's abandoning her best friends.
Cave Troll's up. Victoria, you're the last one standing. You've been abandoned by your friends. What are you thinking?
I'm glad that she ran. Someone needs to say what happened here today. What we did. And she's thinking about her entire family's existence was to protect that crystal. And her family died protecting. Her family died defending this city the first time when it fell. And she led the group that destroyed this thing they were supposed to protect. And she's just thinking it has to be worth it. This has to be worth something.
The voice gambit gives you advantage on your next roll. But it might not be enough, as the troll is flanking you and attacks with advantage. I roll a 3 on the first roll, but then I take the first roll of this one, roll a natural 1, so it misses you the first attack with the claw.
You had disadvantage on that roll too.
Okay, so sorry. Yeah, I would have just missed anyways. This one, the second roll here is...
That was a critical miss. Doesn't she get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, you do get an attack of opportunity against the troll, Victoria.
Fuck this guy.
Knock it away. You only get one attack of opportunity from the
Oh.
weird guy that only
You only
deals
get
4
one
damage
shot.
for some weird damage.
This is with my maul.
Troll regens for 10 because it's not hit by fire.
23.
Yeah, you hit the troll. It's just natural armor on the troll. Just skin, tough leather.
12 points of bludgeoning damage is pushed 5 feet away from me.
As it pushes 5 feet away, it steps back up, right? Because it was already flanking you. It kind of steps back into you. Now, if you had Sentinel or something, you could attack it. And it hit. I already rolled the next attack with advantage. I rolled a 19. So I do 2d6 plus 3. As its second claw barrels into you, as it's relentless. Yeah! It's just like charges forth you like Blanca in Street Fighter 2. You take 9 plus 3. 11.
11.
Mm-hmm.
No.
How much?
9 plus 3 is 12.
12, sorry. How much
12
HP do you have left?
I have 10 HP still.
Okay.
I'm still standing.
Last attack with the bite.
Yep.
Natural 20.
For a total of how much damage?
The bite does 1d6 plus 3. As the troll bites down into your back, as you swing your umbrella against it, it comes back at you. You see it beginning to regenerate its wounds. You take 6 plus 1d6 plus 3. I roll max damage, so 12 plus 3, 15 damage.
I'm still standing.
Okay. Victoria's up. Come and get me if you want me.
You gonna leash your pet? As I clutching my bleeding shoulder.
What do you try to say to him? You trying to challenge him?
Yeah. Gonna leash your fucking pet?
Grab her. You killed all my men. It's time you die. He shows you no mercy. As you killed Aghel.
What an asshole.
I'm gonna move up in his space.
No
Provoking
honor.
attacks opportunity? Or
Yeah,
disengaging?
No, I'll take those attacks of opportunity.
troll swings with advantage. No, I won't say it's with advantage because as soon as you step out, and Shy gives me disadvantage on this first attack from the troll. Here we go. 13, and then attacks with a +7.
That hits.
6 + 7. That hits you?
My AC is 13, so that would hit me.
Oh, it's 14.
6.
Oh, my bad.
Claw
No,
attack is
it was, but
2d6 + 3. Roll pretty low in the damage. 8 damage.
okay.
And then the orc attacks you as well. They both swing at you.
The orc
as you
does
come-
not provoke. I don't provoke an attack of opportunity from the orcs. I don't leave his combat space. I don't think. Oh no,
Yeah, you
sorry,
do.
there's an extra space there. Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Apologies.
He misses you. He swings
Okay.
past you as you step forward bravely into Dench's space.
I
Do
have
your worst.
I have inspiration, and I'm going to use it to attack with
Attack
advantage.
with advantage.
Get a revenge crit.
22 to hit.
Roll damage.
11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Dench, using one fury, reduces it and becomes resistant to all BPS damage like a true barbarian. Takes half damage from your attack. -6. With the last ounce of strength, you see Dench bloodied and bruised. He's like, "You've put up a hell of a fight, but it is now time to die." Do you have another attack?
Said that for the past 3 rounds and she's still alive. Just saying.
Leave it to me.
Has the dead Earendael head on the floor?
Oh yeah, no,
That's
me and
talking.
Karma, we're just sitting up here on this ledge as ghosts and we're just watching this happen.
Dench is on his final HP. One last HP. He look the rest of the men as they move up. She's mine. And they just begin to. They don't attack you. And they just begin to kind of surround, like from a distance. They all begin to encircle as seems to be like kind of a duel going on now. Kobolds have fled. Commander Dench is up. Any last words?
I am Victoria Lawson. The last night.
What'd you say? I got blasted by somebody blessing you.
I am Victoria Lawson. The last knight of Highpass. And you might cut me down now, but we just showed all of Highpass that your walls are weak. Go back to the fucking abyss.
May the last knight die today. I'll roll 2d6 and add to your temp HP. As Karma's spirit from beyond, you feel her close, touching you, imbuing your spirit with strength.
6.
Okay. Dench attacks you with his fury attacks. He spends all of his fury with one mighty attack to try to kill you. I'm going to say he spends 5 fury.
Disadvantage.
And what does that mean?
I'll just roll with disadvantage to see what he gets first of all. Misses you. So this is. I just want to see if I roll a natural 1 to see if she counterattacks me with the disadvantage, right, guys? Attack number 2.
Also disadvantage.
You didn't roll it. You just have 1 disadvantage, right?
I spent 2.
You spent 2. He tries to swing wildly at you. How does the spirit of karma prevent Victoria's death for now?
That's your cue, Karma.
Karma's thinking.
Promise.
Kick him in the balls.
Vena has fled the cave troll. They all stand and watch. Where one of us dies, 10 more take our place. This is the power of the darkness. And basically what has happened, Victoria, is like during this whole duel, like, you know, all of these guys are like watching kind of this mano a mano thing. something not uncommon for Dench to do in the arena is to fight other slaves or other people so boldly, such as yourself in the arena. In the sewers, Victoria, is this how you thought it would end? Surrounded by the forces of darkness?
No. I thought I'd be swimming in the ocean with my friends.
That's almost how I died.
Right now.
Fucking shark.
Victoria's up. Dench has 1 final HP.
Is there any advantage in the chat? I'm losing track of stuff.
No.
If not, I'm attacking recklessly.
Attack recklessly, then. Describe how you tried to finish Dench off.
Let me see if I hit. Oh, is a 19 gonna hit?
Yeah, see if you crit.
Just wail on him.
Victoria will take the. She's used this umbrella the entire time. And this was an idea. This umbrella was something that she got from her mother. Her mother always had a parasol. And so when she fled Highpass when she was a child, there was a moment where she was wearing tattered clothes and didn't recognize herself anymore, had given into fury. So the first thing that she made the first thing that she had commissioned when she had enough money to do so was an umbrella, so that way she would look like her mother, who was the true lady of Highpass. And so she takes, as she looks upon Dench with the note to Karma against her breast, her sister's book, these memories of her older brother, her younger brother, she still doesn't know where he is. She takes the umbrella and jams the pointed tip into Dench's throat. 10 more will rise. Then I'll kill 10 more of you. And I'm gonna open the umbrella and flip it up to remove the head. And as the umbrella comes up, there's just this rain of blood that does not touch her as she is protected under this parasol.
That's amazing.
Perfect fatality.
Not quite as good as a kick in the balls, but it'll do.
Oh, it was better.
Commander Dench dies. Victoria, you look around. The rest of the orcs and goblins and creatures snarl within the darkness. The gleam of whatever light is in here gleams off their black, ichor eyes. You roll with advantage. If you roll an 18 or higher, you're able to ward off the rest of the goblins as a summary roll. Otherwise, you perish.
Can I take the rest of my turn?
No. You have to make a summary roll. You roll with advantage. You roll an 18 or higher. You survive, otherwise you perish as the orcs descend upon you and it's too much.
How many die if she fails? Or does that depend on
We're about to find that out.
Okay. Well, we'll say then, first part of the summary. Victoria sees that there's a gap in the other side of that fence and she can make, or the side that, so she tries to flee. As she fights her way out, she tries to flee to get down that tunnel.
Yeah, that's why you're rolling with advantage. Because Karma blessed you. Karma's spirit guides you.
Yeah, I did it too.
I'm gonna roll my first one.
Yep.
It's an 11. And the second one. It's 12.
As Dench's headless body comes down, the trolls comes up and begins to pin you down. You struggle as the rest of them, orcs, spears, goblins, arrows fly into your body as you die a hero's death.
Oh, she didn't kill any of them. Okay.
Yeah.
She killed a few more. How do you die, Victoria?
You can't explode like we can,
No, I
unfortunately.
can't. Victoria, I think as she was trying to jump across to try to make that final escape, And then she's grabbed by the troll, unable to escape, and is pinned up against the wall. She just reaches into her vest and holds on to the letter that she never got the chance to read.
The only survivor is Vena, the last survivor of the Wayfarers. All the others are slain. Their bodies, Vena, are taken, maimed, and strung up about the walls of Highpass as a warning for those who would stand against the forces of the darkness. The iron grip of the orc tightens over the city. Aghel's body is burned. In his name, 9 slaves are sacrificed, for 9 is the number of power. The orcs pray to the darkness and hope that his spirit finds its way to her. With the explosions of our heroes and the great crystal, the vast armory that was laid to waste, preventing the orcs from passing further on, they are weakened. Commander Dench is dead. What is the outcome, Victoria, of Highpass, now that Aghel and Dench, the forces here, are leaderless? Do they leave? Or do they stay? Or what happens? Many of them were slain in the assault of the Citadel. They know that they are weakened and they are not stupid. Do they flee at night and abandon the city?
I think it's up to you, DM. I did my part of the story.
Lord Corrin disavows Gzane's action and claims he was a slave who went rogue to keep the coin flowing for the Lynx. With Aghel killed, the slaves are no longer being sacrificed for some grimdark purpose. The slaves, with Dench dead, the slaves are no longer being sacrificed in the arena. The orcs and the forces of darkness have left. And hope, at least some hope, has returned to Highpass. Who will be the leader? The townsfolk say.
Step up, Vena.
Karma. I'll go around the table and ask each player a little bit about their character and a little bit about what's going on with the conclusion of their character, right? Karma, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What happens to your sister?
I think she probably answers Highpass's call.
She hears about your death?
Definitely would. The curse would stop affecting her as soon as I died.
The curse, maybe of the darkness, was upon you, slowly
She accepted
whittling
the
your soul?
darkness. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She would come to be the new. She would come to investigate and probably take up praxis.
She tries to find the band of orcs and lead them back to Highpass for another assault.
Probably.
What happened to Adon? Why does she scream and haunt your waking daydreams?
Because Karma turned away from Adon very early on in this story. She was more of an oracle than a cleric the whole time.
Earendael, the master lich of the High Elves, was captured in an assault to stop a terrible evil from returning. There are rumors that the Witch King grows impatient and she wishes to retrieve your old master. What do you think about this?
Well, seeing as I have no belief in any deity or other outworldly entity, I assume that due to my misdeeds, I would simply return to him. And seeing as he is no longer there, who knows? Maybe my soul will be mine again.
Is there any other things we missed? An aftermath, an unseen thing that influences Earendeal's passing?
In Earendael's mind, there is no death. The cycle of life is, as it is stated, a cycle. It's a circle. There's no end, there's no beginning. You're just there, one way or another. However form you take is simply deigned upon you by circumstance. Just because I'm not able to cast spells or talk to people anymore, doesn't mean I'm not alive.
Earendeal's spirit is very defiant. Not so easy to return and resistant to the calling of the West. Earendeal rolls a d20. If he rolls a 15 or higher, maybe something happens. If he rolls a 5 or lower, it's terrible.
Sure. This is 16. I hate this fucking app. Oh my god.
Earendeal's soul drifts in limbo. He resists the call to the West. You hear the voice of your mother. But Earendeal is no fool. He knows that it is a deception, meant to lure spirits away from their true calling. For now, his spirit wanders in the shadow plane, a border between the life of now and yesterday. But something is wrong, Earendeal. Where is the god of travels to lead you to judgment? He is nowhere to be found. Gzane, what has happened to the dragonkin of the east across the sea?
Well, the dragons may venture there to try and conquer it.
And what about you, Gzane? Sold into slavery. You die in the belly of Highpass. But maybe it was all not for naught.
Well, Gzane had
died.
Deeper plans coming. Her whole spiel was that she wanted to be a paladin so she could help out just the minor people, those who needed the most. And in the end, that is what she died for. And she successfully got rid of the curse that was over Highpass. So in a way, she succeeded. But she will be forgotten in the deed. And that will be that.
Maybe. Maybe not. As, unfortunately, Lord Corn has sworn off whatever it is, his slavery must still be illegal. The Links would not allow it to be such. But with the forces of darkness masterless, they search for a new master as the calling of the darkness is not yet upon them. Gzane rolls a d20. Maybe his body is honored and a shrine built in the town square of Highpass, as Lord Corrin is not so quick to disavow him after all. If he rolls a 15 or higher, of course. Did I just say 10 or higher? I meant to say 15.
Come
Like
on.
10.
If you have
Make her the
inspiration, you
fucking
can use it.
deity. Here we go. Oh, I removed the page, so I can't even do it. Okay, I'm going to do it from the new character.
You fail. You can just roll in Tailspire, man. You fail.
Yeah.
Or just roll from your new page. Oh, there you go. 3.
Okay.
Gzane's body was maimed and skinned and hung up on the walls of Highpass as a warning to all who defy the darkness before they left. Victoria, with the last of the Lawsons destroyed, with no legitimate heir to ascend to the throne, what happens to Highpass and to the throne of the East?
I think Victoria spent most of her life trying to find out what happened to her family. The only ones that she knew for sure that were dead were her brother and her father. Victoria was one of 4. She had an older sister and a younger brother who was still in the wind. But based off of that, I'm assuming they're dead. I don't think Victoria can speak onto the future of Highpass. She did everything in her power to try to fix what her family wasn't able to protect. But as she wandered through the cities, everything that she stood for and everything that she fought for was gone. She could not find any traces of her friends. She could not find any traces of her family. There was nothing left at the Highpass that she went and died for. The city that was the city of scholars and scribes, of knights in honor. So I think Victoria cannot speak as to the future. All that's left are the consequences of what we had, and for the DM, what happens? What actions did we take, and which would progress this story, and what would happen? We did, as a player, did all we could do.
What hope is there, Victoria? Perhaps to the west in Stormbrook, or to the north in Shirebrook?
I think you'll have to tell me in the next future games, because I know your campaigns take place in this world.
Ben, are you okay?
Yeah, I gotta get my dog in a second, though. I'm sorry. She was gonna throw up.
Oh, no.
I saw her
Vena?
in my camera behind me. I was like, nope.
Vena, you fled. But your friends assaulted the Citadel. It was bloody. It was dangerous. And you're the only survivor. What are your thoughts?
Where is Vena right now? What is she seeing?
She sees the aftermath of the Citadel being destroyed. She probably cuts down the bodies on the walls of the Citadel, buries Victoria, Karma, Gzane, and Earendael, and makes sure that they're given a proper funeral. For starters. The people look around, leaderless. Most of the fighting men have been killed. The Great War has not been kind to those who oppose the darkness. As you're the sole survivor, Vena. You tell me.
Vena looks around and standing in front of her grave of her 4 friends, people that she never knew before that she grew to love. Her best friend Karma that kept helping her over and over and saving her entire group. She takes out a cup. Goes, you guys did it. You guys saved everything. You did it. Gzane, you should have been there longer, but you fucking did it. Victoria, this was your town, your home. I hope you're down there just with pride. Because you did it. Earendael, you son of a bitch. We all love to hate you, but we all love to love you too. Karma, you gave yourself over and over and over again to all of us. Best friend. I can't help but feel guilty. She feels guilty because she feels like this is happening to her all over again because she lost her family in a battle and now she's losing everybody all over again. She has to start over. She doesn't know what to do. She picks up her glass and it's a toast to you guys. That's it. She has no idea. She's just gonna have to move on.
What happened to your sister in the north?
My sister in the what? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
In the north.
The one that died in my wild magic? Trying to save my family? I couldn't do it again. Couldn't do wild magic again. I couldn't save them. I would have killed them all. I couldn't go through it one more time. My family died in a battle, and me trying to save them killed my sister because of me. So I had to flee. I have to live on, and I have to tell your story.
What happened to the elves of the wood? Of your kind?
In the battle?
From north. Do you return back to them, or do you stay in Highpass? Do you try to rebuild what is broken?
No, Vena needs to go home. She needs to go see who's there, what survivors, and there's nobody else she can help here. She needs to go see who she can help in her home.
Vena leaves Highpass after burying the Wayfarers. Raising her cup one last time, she travels north, deep into the wood and wilderness. But with the heroes gone, the grip of the darkness covers over the land. The darkness's intoxication of power and destruction constantly increases and grows with each passing day. Always, at every moment, those who serve the darkness are filled with the thrill of victory and the sensation of trampling of the enemy that is helpless. The future of Highpass and that of men is not hard to imagine. It is the freedoms crushed. It is the sound of the chain and whip. It is the boot stamping on the face of man forever. The end. Did you guys have fun?
Definitely.
Encore?
Today or in general?
I wanted to ask because I might have an idea to what you could do with Highpass in the future. Without a leader, factions would probably break out within the city. The Iron Links are gonna be big. The orcs are gonna be big.
Do you want to know what's in the letter?
The kobolds are gonna be big.
Fun. I want to know what's in the fucking letter.
We're all spirits except Vena, so we can all just have this kind of conversation. We're all here right now.
Karma was probably raping you guys. She was like, "Hey guys, what's up?
Hey Vena, join us. Join us. Go drown yourself. Join us."
You getting up and trying to convince Earendael to come with you, he just flips you the bird and dissipates.
She probably saw Gzane was like, "Hey, LMAO!"
Earendael's literally.
Vena was gonna confess her attraction to Earendael real quick, but then he died, so she was like, "Never mind."
I know.
Oh dear.
Yeah, there was a lot of character roleplay that was really starting to blossom. We had a lot of interactions. I love the relationship, obviously, between Karma and Victoria. Gzane and Victoria was starting to develop something interesting. Absolutely, Vena and Earendael was starting to develop something interesting. The friendship between Vena and Karma. There were so many really awesome RP things I was looking forward to. I think this could have been much more in depth.
Character wise?
Oh yeah.
What else in the letter?
And the fact that was all this happened because of a coin flip.
I want to know what's in the letter. I want to know what's in the letter.
Okay.
Wait, you went to retrieve the bodies. What about the letter then?
Oh, would Vena have gotten the letter?
That's true.
Oh. Am I reading it?
Vena, what's in the letter, Karma?
I don't know.
It's pulled from.
Here, I'm reading it, but it's in my mind. I'm hearing Karma's voice read the letter as I'm reading it.
Yeah, Karma, do you want to hit us with this?
Yeah, so
Perfect.
inside it, there's a few things. One, there's Karma's holy symbol, which she hadn't been wearing in a long time.
This is me reading Karma's table of contents of the letter.
Yeah, and there's also a feather that Karma looks like she plucked out of her hair, inside the letter as well. And it starts. It's a very long letter. It says,
Hit me, you bitch! You've been teasing this. You've been
I have
teasing
to
this fucking month.
I have to get into character in a second. I gotta get
Okay.
depressed. I have to be depressed, Karma again.
As
Different
long as depressed karma projects her voice so everybody can hear it.
Yes.
Sound more sad.
Sadder.
Dear Victoria, I've wrote this letter following the events in that awful Slaver's manor. I lie awake conflicted by both my internal demons in the form of a curse bestowed upon me by my sister. I fear it's starting to come to a head since the events in the sewers last night, and blessed by my guiding angels. You know, most gods start out human. Elves, orcs, dwarves, and even angels are terribly jealous of your kind to be able to accomplish so much in such a short lifespan. Personally, I was never jealous of humans. I did, however, see them as lesser for a short time, though I never met one. But now, I have. And I can honestly say I'd gladly give all of my years for you, Victoria. Because you have won my heart. But if you're reading this letter, Victoria, I have not the strength to tell you this. As I fear all things in life, death to me is just easier. It seems my sister is correct on some things. Running and hiding like a pathetic cur is something I successfully did for 70 or so years until I met all of you. I apologize if I have brought down misfortunes upon you or the rest of this group. That was never my intention. If you do read this before I take my departure, as I feel you will, as you're the most fucking stubborn woman I've ever met, please don't tell the others. I wish to have one last round of drinks with them before I slip off in the night. If I am needed, there is a small temple west of Windstrand I have heard is quite abandoned and holds some artifacts I shall procure and ponder. I feel this won't be the last time we meet, Victoria. I hope not, at least. You see, you've awoken something in me. I need to be better. But in order to do that, I need to cure this sickness inside of me. I mentioned earlier this curse of my sister. I once fought alongside her, sparing you the awful details. She betrayed me in the heat of battle. Turning her heart to the darkness, she overpowered me, placing a curse on our bloodline that ends when one of the two is no more. Being around you is a calm in the storm. That happens in my mind. The idea of you in danger sparks a fury in me. If you ever fall, I will travel across the shroud and gladly trade everything for you, Victoria. They say everyone has a guardian angel, but sadly yours has broken wings. But would do anything for you. Your karma.
Oh my gosh. Can't.
Dude.
What the fuck are you writing, Karma?
That is such an Earendael thing.
It's like a video call, and I'm just walking in there. What the fuck are you doing?
Brad, is that you? Not again.
Earendael, another round of drinks on me.
Oh my glob.
I do like the image that despite that really Victoria failed, being able to get that last hit on Dench because of karma.
Yeah.
It came full circle.
I guess. Well, I guess one thing I would like to do, not now, maybe not now, but at least before we end for the night, I would love to hear your guys' backstories because we did not get into any of that.
Maybe we could talk about it we can talk about it here or in the Discord or something.
Yeah, you can ask me later, so I can actually
Should
write
we-
it out and don't
I mean, we have
over my
some
words.
time left. I mean, we've only been.
Why
Yeah,
don't
I
we?
think also more for the audience as well. Since
Yeah.
it's kind of close
Yeah.
because we have quite a few viewers tonight. We have what 17?
My backstory is
Yeah.
pretty much that's it.
Why don't we go around the? Do you guys want to ruin it or keep it a mystery?
I mean, we're
I don't want
dead.
to say ruin it, but you
I
guys
know
want to keep
we're
it a
dead.
mystery.
Like what mystery is there?
I mean, is anyone coming back as a revenant?
Who's,
Maybe.
I was actually about to bring
Am
that
I
up.
coming back? Maybe
Hey,
I'm going to mention.
Did you?
Yeah.
I might have misheard this earlier, but did you say I ended up in the Shadow Realm? Shadow
Big
Plane?
question: is there a campaign 2?
Well, that's what I guess we'll talk about now because like Voice Gambit, one of our #1 fans, is asking about it. What do you guys want to do?
I mean,
I would.
being candid, we all were prepared for TPK. We've all rolled up backup characters.
We felt it coming.
We've had them for a while. Some of us.
Me too.
So
Karma's been planning this since session 2.
since session 1,
It's not wrong.
I'm a Mr. Meeseeks character.
Was Vena supposed to lead Highpass? Was she supposed to become Queen of Highpass?
I hope not.
You can do whatever you want, Vena.
She
No
would suck.
offense.
No, all
Okay.
taken.
It's an orgy.
So,
Then
guys,
Did you have a fun time in your first kind of campaign? Maybe
Yeah,
kind of at a beginning, middle, and end.
this is very much my very first serious campaign of like really just fucking trying.
It's a lot shorter than it should have been.
Yeah.
yeah, so it's like what, 3 months?
Yeah, this was session. Hold on, I actually was taking notes. I didn't take notes.
13? 13, I think.
That's episode.
Just over 3 months.
I think like the longest session I've had, campaign I've had is like 18
Months?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What we'll
My
do
longest before
is
this was 2 years.
I just want to let the chat know, yes, we will have some type of season 2 starting next week. We'll start off with a new game, and we're probably going to go off stream now and talk about that as we talk about characters and stuff like that and what we want to do with the next season. But I hope everybody had a fun time watching tonight, and I'm sorry that it had to end so brutally.
Session 13.
It was just dragged out in the end. We should have died last session.
Wait, we never got an answer. I'm curious. Did Victoria have feelings for Karma?
Ooh.
It never was answered.
Yeah, it was never answered.
It was never answered.
It never will because now you're
never. Well,
Yeah.
No, I think Victoria does not see herself as someone that is likable or attractive.
yes.
So
That was how I wanted it to end. Oh man. Okay.
she
You
doesn't see
completed my character flaw.
herself this way. So when you made the confession, Victoria literally did not know how to react because she didn't think that anyone would ever care for her like that or think that she was attractive. So I don't know if like right away that would have developed into a relationship, but it is definitely something that Victoria would have been like, is that actually an option? Like, is this actually something that I could pursue? Because because of her backstory, and she's like the Wild Search Barbarian, she's gone her entire life thinking that she was too dangerous for anyone to be around. And so she avoided people. So has not really been in a romantic relationship.
We just did
So
a
it
Romeo and
awakened
Juliet
something in
in
common.
D&D.
Yeah.
Huh?
We just did
So
a
it
Romeo and
awake-
Juliet in D&D.
I like how she still didn't say yes or no.
I think
No.
eventually
I think it awakened something in her, but it was like a slow burn afterwards.
yeah, I think eventually, yeah, I could have seen that developing into a relationship eventually. But there would have been a lot of like conversation, I think, back and forth with Victoria, which I was really looking forward to because I don't think Karma really is in a place to be in a relationship either.
Karma's whole plan was to tell you and then peace out, but you put Vena by the door. So it ruined my plan.
No. Are you kidding me? You cannot do that to Victoria.
was about to.
So part of the backstory that I wrote for Victoria, I had her original backstory, and then I expanded it a little about 3 weeks into the campaign, just because I wanted to add something a little bit more of like what. Because I never had a conversation with Az about basically. So she fled Highpass when she was around 8 or 9. So there's a huge gap of time in which I don't really know what she was doing. So I wrote just a little bit of what she was happening during that scene. She ended up in a bookshop where she was a scribe. So she would help copy spells and books and things like that because there's no printing presses. So she was one of the few that could read and write because of her noble background. So she became friends with the bookkeeper there. He was like this older guy and basically just she was able to take shelter there for a bit until the darkness came. Well, when the darkness came and destroyed the village, that's when she lost her shit. And because she's always been saved by the fury inside of her, which is why she went completely feral on the walls of the fortress. That's what's been saving her entire life. And so she went feral on some orcs that burst in, and she doesn't know what happened, but she ended up killing them. And the bookkeeper looked at her with the same fear that he gave the orcs. And that was like the last person that she actually cared about and who cared for her as well. So she thinks that she's a dangerous person that cannot have people close to her. That's also why she was traveling alone up until she met you guys.
Well, I appreciate everybody watching the stream tonight. We're going to go off stream and plan for season 2. And we will see you guys in the next adventure.